G'day everyone, thanks for joining us today. Today let's talk about something we all experience, no matter who we are, body odor. It's a topic that's often whispered about, but it's actually a completely normal part of being alive. In simple terms, body odor, or BO, is the scent our bodies naturally give off. You might notice it after a long day, a tough workout, or even just sitting in a warm room. It's not something to be embarrassed about. In fact, it's a sign that your body is working just as it should. Every single person on the planet has a unique scent, and that's part of what makes us human. Here's a fun fact. Sweat itself doesn't actually smell. It's mostly made up of water and salt, and on its own, it's completely odorless. The real culprit behind body odor is the bacteria that live on our skin. When we sweat, these bacteria get to work breaking down the proteins and fats in our sweat. And that's what creates the familiar smell we associate with BO. So body odor is actually a byproduct of bacteria digesting those proteins and fats. It's a natural process that happens to everyone, regardless of age, gender, or background. What's really interesting is that everyone's scent is unique. Your body odor is influenced by your genetics, what you eat, your health, and even your stress levels. That's why some people might notice a stronger scent, while others barely have any at all. Some people have a more noticeable scent, and others might not even realize they have one. It's all completely normal, and it's nothing to worry about. There's no such thing as a bad or good scent from a biological perspective. It's simply a part of who you are, shaped by your body and your lifestyle. Understanding how body odor works helps us remove the stigma and talk about it more openly. When we know the science, it's easier to accept ourselves and others. Throughout this video, we'll explore why body odor happens, what factors influence it, and some simple ways to manage it if you want to. So, let's dive in together and learn more about this fascinating everyday phenomenon that connects us all as humans. To truly understand why our bodies sometimes give off a noticeable odor, we need to look beneath the surface, literally. Body odor isn't just about sweat. It's about what happens when sweat meets the microscopic world living on our skin. The story starts with sweat glands, which are tiny structures scattered all over your skin. These glands are essential for regulating your body temperature and keeping you cool, but they also play a surprising role in how you smell. There are two main types of sweat glands. First, the eccrine glands. These are found almost everywhere on your body and produce a clear, watery sweat. This type of sweat is mostly made of water and salt, and its main job is to cool you down when you're hot or exercising. Eccrine sweat is usually odorless, so it's not the main culprit behind body odor. Then there are the apocrine glands, which are concentrated in specific areas like your armpits and groin. These glands become active during puberty and are linked to emotional stress and hormonal changes. Apocrine glands produce a thicker, milky sweat that's rich in proteins and fats. Unlike eccrine sweat, this type doesn't help much with cooling. Instead, it provides a feast for bacteria that naturally live on your skin. When these bacteria break down the proteins and fats in apocrine sweat, they release a variety of smelly compounds. These are the chemicals that create the familiar scent we call body odor, or BO. The more active your apocrine glands, the more food there is for bacteria, and the stronger the smell can become. That's why odor is usually strongest in areas with more hair and a higher concentration of apocrine glands, like your underarms. Hair can trap sweat and bacteria, making it easier for odor to develop and linger. Your skin is home to a diverse community of bacteria, known as your skin microbiome. The specific types and amounts of bacteria you have are unique to you, and they play a big role in determining your personal scent. Some people naturally have more of the bacteria that produce strong-smelling compounds, while others have less. This process really ramps up during puberty, which is why teenagers often notice a sudden increase in body odor. Hormonal changes activate the apocrine glands, and the new sweat they produce gives bacteria more to work with. In contrast, young children don't have much body odor because their apocrine glands aren't active yet. That's why kids can run around and sweat all day without developing the same smells as adults or teens. So managing body odor is really about understanding this partnership between sweat and bacteria. Sweat provides the food, and bacteria create the smell. It's a natural process that everyone experiences. Knowing how this works is the first step to keeping body odor under control. Simple habits like washing regularly, wearing clean clothes, and using deodorant can help manage the balance between sweat and bacteria. Remember, having body odor doesn't mean you're dirty. It's just a normal part of being human. Our bodies are always working behind the scenes, and sometimes that includes creating a little scent. Next, let's explore what factors can make your odor change from day to day, and how you can stay fresh no matter what life throws your way. Stay tuned. Ever notice your body odor changes? That's normal. Diet is a big factor. Foods like garlic and onions can make your sweat smell stronger for hours. Stress and emotions also play a role. Stress sweat is thicker and more pungent. Health conditions and hormonal changes, like pregnancy or menopause, can alter your scent. Some medications can increase sweating or change your body chemistry, affecting odor. Even starting a new medication can make a difference. If you notice a sudden, unusual change, talk to your doctor. Your scent is always evolving, and that's perfectly normal. The most obvious sign of body odor is, of course, noticing an unusual or persistent smell, most commonly in areas like your armpits, groin, feet, or even behind your ears. These are places where sweat glands are most active and where bacteria thrive, breaking down sweat and releasing odors. Sometimes you might catch a whiff after a workout, during a stressful day, or even just going about your daily routine. The scent itself can be musky, sour, or even slightly sweet, and its intensity can change depending on your diet, stress levels, hormones, or even the weather. Some people notice a stronger smell after eating spicy foods or drinking alcohol, while others might find their scent changes during puberty or menopause. You might also notice that your clothes, especially shirts and workout gear, seem to hold on to odors even after a wash. This can be frustrating, as the smell can linger and make you feel self-conscious, especially in social or work situations. Another common symptom is the appearance of yellow or white stains in the armpit area of your shirts. These stains are caused by sweat mixing with antiperspirant or deodorant and can be tough to remove from fabric. Excessive sweating, known as hyperhidrosis, can make body odor more noticeable and may lead to frequent changes of clothes or the need for stronger deodorants. Damp clothes and visible sweat patches are common for those who sweat a lot, especially after physical activity or in hot weather. This can sometimes lead to embarrassment or discomfort. Sometimes, skin irritation or rashes in sweaty areas can signal an imbalance in your skin's natural barrier, or a reaction to products you're using. Redness, itching, or bumps may develop, especially if sweat is trapped against the skin for long periods. All these are normal signs that your body's sweat bacteria system is in action. While they can be bothersome, they're a natural part of how our bodies regulate temperature and maintain healthy skin. It's tough to smell your own body odor. Your brain tunes it out, a phenomenon called nose blindness. To reset your nose, sniff something neutral like coffee beans, then check your shirt's armpit area. The clothing test works well. Leave your shirt for a few minutes, then smell it for a more objective sense. If you're unsure, ask a trusted friend or family member for honest feedback. You can make it casual. Does my new deodorant work? To keep things comfortable. Honest feedback is helpful and normal. Remember, everyone deals with this. Don't stress. There are easy ways to check in. Awareness is the first step to feeling confident. Managing body odor starts with good hygiene. Shower daily with soap, focusing on armpits and groin. Dry off well. Bacteria love dampness. Use deodorant to mask odor and kill bacteria, or antiperspirant to block sweat. Many products combine both for extra protection. Adjust your diet. Cutting back on pungent foods like garlic and onions can help. Drink plenty of water and eat fresh foods for a milder scent. If you sweat a lot, try clinical strength antiperspirants or talk to your doctor about prescription options. In severe cases, treatments like oral meds or Botox can reduce sweating. Most people find simple changes make a big difference. Find what works for you and stick with it. Want to stay fresh all day? Choose breathable fabrics like cotton or bamboo. They let sweat evaporate. Trim or shave underarm hair to reduce places for bacteria to hide. Manage stress with mindfulness, exercise, or hobbies. Less stress means less potent sweat. Carry a freshness kit with deodorant, wipes, or a spare shirt for long days. Quick wipe downs and shirt changes can boost your confidence. Small habits add up to big results. Staying fresh is about smart choices, not perfection. You've got this. Did you know your body odor might help attract a partner? Our natural scent can signal genetic compatibility. A single gene, ABCC11, controls both earwax type and underarm odor. Some people barely have BO at all. Dogs can detect changes in our scent that signal emotions or even illness. Medical detection dogs are being trained to sniff out diseases like cancer and diabetes. Mosquitoes are drawn to certain chemicals in our sweat, making some people mosquito magnets. Your unique scent is shaped by your skin's bacteria and sweat chemistry. Body odor is more than just a smell. It's a story about your biology. Embrace the science behind your scent. Body odor is a normal, healthy part of being human. It's not a sign of poor hygiene, just a result of sweat and skin bacteria doing their job. Most people can manage it easily with simple habits and the right products. Don't let stigma or embarrassment get in the way of feeling confident. Talk about it openly, share tips, and support each other. Remember, everyone deals with BO. It's universal. Be kind to yourself and find a routine that works for you. Your body is amazing, and a little odor is just part of the package. Stay fresh, stay confident, and enjoy life.